I'm a bit speechless right now. And that rarely happens. I am so happy, I'm speechless. What a win. What a performance. Oh, man, there's so much to talk about in this video. I just can't stop smiling. Look, I'm beaming. So let's just roll the titles and get on with it. I made a video for the aftermath regarding the Palace game a few weeks back, saying that was the best performance I'd seen in a while. Not anymore, it ain't. This was the best performance I've seen in a long, long time. Months, even. Just absolute tactical perfection from David Moyes. Wasn't afraid to make risks with the changes. Wasn't afraid to change things up. And put out a side that played good, attacking football. Exploited space. Exploited the flanks. Got 3 big goals in the second half. And nullified Villa. You could not ask for any more. West Ham absolutely 100% deserved that win. Fantastic performance. And I've got a really good feeling inside. You know that feeling you get when something good's happened and you're bubbly? That's me right now. I'm just over the moon. Interesting changes to the starting 11, I think. The notable ones were that Fornals and Bowen were benched and Fredericks came in on the right wing, as well as Lingard getting his first start. Lot to think about when you look at that team sheet, and overall it was quite positive. If you think about it, Fredericks and Sofal can link up together as right-backs and pocket Jack Grealish and deal with Grealish. Lingard starting is what I did want to see. It happened. And Moyes did make the right changes. He couldn't stick with the team that played against Liverpool. He could have stuck with the team that played against Liverpool, but I don't think he wanted to. He wanted West Ham to be attacking. He wanted West Ham to flow better than they did in the Liverpool game, and I think that was the case for this, and it definitely paid off. The changes that Moyes made worked to West Ham's advantage. I think that West Ham were the brighter team in the first half overall because West Ham had a lot of chances. I think I read somewhere that West Ham had 7 shots at goal in that first half, which is really good. The only difference between us scoring and Villa not conceding was Emiliano Martinez. Made some quality saves, notably denying Benrahma, and he also denied Antonio. Benrahma has this thing, whenever he plays in the black kit, he turns into an absolutely madly insane player and just goes off on one. And that was the case today. Oh my goodness, him and Jesse Lingard working well together. It was the most technically midfield performance I've seen in a while. The amount of skill, the amount of pace, the amount of getting past fullbacks. It was really, really beautiful to watch. The amount of times those two cut into Villa's defence. Other players that needed mentioning in that first half were Declan Rice, because I think he did pretty well. Souček was unlucky to curl his shot just a bit wide, but it was a good sign. It was a very good sign. West Ham had a lot of intensity about them. Lingard was finding space in the box. He was getting in the box and trying to make shots at goal. He was getting all over that midfield and forward area. And that worked to his advantage quite a lot. He hassled Villa. Him, Benrahma, Antonio hassling Villa. We had some set pieces in the first half too. Some corners that weren't taken short. Oh, wow. Amazing, because we scored 12 goals from set pieces, so we've learnt not to take short corners. Whipping in the ball more. A lot of crosses. Villa, on the other hand, did have a few chances. I remember Ross Barkley's shot off target, and they did try and go forward a little bit more, but nothing came of it. I think that West Ham contained Villa very well. My only one criticism was that West Ham did give the ball away 2 or 3 times, and it could have been a bit costly. Craig Dawson didn't have the best defensive display in the first half. He gave the ball away once or twice, but it didn't cost us anything. It was 0-0 going into the break. Very positive first half. And hey, things only got better in the second. Second half started off pretty well for West Ham. Antonio got in on goal and took a shot. Bit selfish from him, bear in mind. There was a player open on the left. Antonio took the shot at goal. It went off target. I think that was a very good scoring opportunity, but it was a sign of better things to come. Because West Ham did end up taking a goal-scoring opportunity, and it was pretty good work-up play, I've got to admit. The ball comes through in the middle. I think it's Benrahma is linking up in the middle. Souček's down on the right. Souček's into the box, cuts in, composes himself, which Antonio didn't do in that off-target shot. Souček composes himself, picks his spot, and fires it past Martinez. Martinez is finally beaten. It's 1-0 West Ham. Perfect way to start the second half. The second goal was beautiful. And it was such a good debut for Jesse Lingard because he's already off the mark as a West Ham player. Very well worked goal. It reminded me a little bit of the Liverpool game. If you remember in the Liverpool game, West Ham had the corner, Liverpool broke on the opposite way and scored. Pretty similar to that. West Ham cleared away a set piece that Villa were taking. West Ham got the ball, loads of space to counter-attack. Made the most of that. It gets onto Lingard on the left wing. He cuts into the box and fires it into the net. 2-0 to West Ham, and within 5 minutes West Ham have scored 2 goals. Lingard and Benrahma again worked very well in that midfield unit and connected so well, particularly in the move up to this second goal. It was 2-0 to West Ham. Lingard's on the score sheet. Everything is looking very rosy at this point. And it's entertaining. Grealish yet again kept being pocketed. Watkins wasn't really getting through on goal. And West Ham were controlling the ball. Control was key for West Ham. Doing things with possession of the ball was key for West Ham. And doing something forward with the ball as well. West Ham did all of that really, really well. And the midfield, again, ran the show. Benrahma was unfortunate to miss the target from inside the box. But his creativity and awareness really helped West Ham today. There is a chance to say, oh yeah, Jesse Lingard did really well in this game, but Benrahma should have man of the match. Well, I agree. I think both of them should share a man of the match award. But Jesse Lingard made even more of a statement of intent to make man of the match a lot later on. But before I talk about that, Villa pulled one back. Yeah, Villa made it 2-1 with less than 10 minutes to go. Grealish through ball, Watkins on the end of it, puts it into the net. I think that Fabianski was a little bit at fault here. It's a shame that Fabianski didn't get his clean sheet, but that was 2-1 and the game was back on for Villa. West Ham needed to react, and they did so in the correct way. This was another really well taken goal by Jesse Lingard. He fires it. Emiliano Martinez does palm the ball, but it bounces on the ground and still ends up in the net. It's a brace on the debut. Wow. Can you get any better than that? Oh, you can get a hat-trick, but a brace. Amazing debut from Jesse Lingard. Amazing bit of business. And he's shut up the critics. He's shut up the people who said that Lingard would be a bad signing for West Ham. People who said he's going to be useless for West Ham. 2 goals on his debut. Totally changing up the way the midfield was. I'm going to put this out there right now. I know it's one game, but Jesse Lingard should start over Fornals for now. Because Lingard adds the creativity and the flair. And it's something that is very good and that complements Saïd Benrahma. It finished Aston Villa 1, West Ham United 3. Big 3 points for the Hammers and an excellent result. I've talked a lot about Benrahma, Lingard and a lot of other players in this game. But I'm also going to talk about the manager and give him a heap of praise. 10 out of 10 masterclass from David Moyes. He got that spot on with his lineup. Absolutely spot on. Great decision to have Fredericks and Souček playing because it kind of was similar to how Rice and Souček are with their partnership. You know how Rice can focus solely on defending because Souček can then focus on attacking? It's kind of like that with Souček and Fredericks. Souček could focus on pocketing Grealish and Fredericks could try and get the ball forward. Fredericks and Souček came together to pocket Grealish. So 2-on-1 kept Grealish very quiet. I also thought that he got it very spot on in terms of the style of play. It worked around the midfield very, very well. Benrahma was unfortunate not to score, but I think that that's going to come. He looks such a top player for us. Benrahma and Lingard are very, very technically gifted players. They make a technically gifted midfield, and the best technically gifted midfield that I've seen at West Ham in a long, long time. Souček now leads the club in goals for this season with 8 in the Premier League. Absolutely buzzing for him. I don't really have any criticisms of this game. I think it was a solid performance from West Ham. Excellent. And if you look at our fixture list, things are looking promising. We have to play Fulham and Sheffield United next. We take 6 points from those 2 games, we're on 44 points, and we're in with a real shout for Champions League football. Try not to let emotion get the better of me in this video. I hope I didn't do that. I wanted to get all my points out here for you and give my summary on the game. Thank you very much for watching the aftermath. Opposition Uncovered for the Fulham game is coming up soon as well. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care, and I'll see you all, in a few days.